Hello, boys, this is Big Papa
and JP,
and today
we're reacting to food theories, the disturbing lore of M&Ms.
Let's get reacting.
Cannibalism week!
Oh, Matthew, what did you say?
Cannibalism week.
Go back to sleep. You're having a weird dream.
Starting off nice.
Bro, it really sounded like it's a common thing. It's the an amazing skit.
It's the annual Cannibalism Week. Never heard about it?
No?
You live under a rock, brother?
Yes. I'm Patrick Star. ADHD, boys.
Fair enough.
Okay, we can skip this part. Oh, it's different.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Food Theory, the show that melts your face, not in your hand. Theorists, it is Cannibalism Week here on all three channels. No, seriously, all three episodes released within minutes.
This video, it's creepy as fuck. It's about a game, a weird ass game. Did you watch it? Oh, it's
No.
the drinking can. Watch it, it's very nice. Yeah. It's weird. It's creepy.
Okay.
You won't be creepy because you are a weirdo, but
Yeah, no, I watched it in late in the morning.
Cannibalism. Gotta admit, it started as a joke during a production meeting, and then I just said, you know, why not? And everyone else responded because cannibalism. But I ignored them and forced this to go through, and now we're here doing 3 episodes all about eating members of your own species. TLDR, I am in a weird mental place. Anyway, for our second ever 3-way collab across our channels, after, of course, our KFC trilogy from earlier this year, I knew that I had to talk about the M&Ms here on Food Theory. After all, the walking, talking M&M spokes candies have been making jokes towing the line of cannibalism for decades now.
Check out my Halloween costume.
What are you going as?
A cannibal.
See what I mean?
bro,
Fucking shit.
this is already disturbing.
That makes me happy though.
Bro, it's for kids.
Wow, that was weird. It's amazing. It's comedy. It's weird. Yeah, it's disturbing. It's disturbing because it's for kids, you know?
Yeah,
If it wasn't,
I miss it in M&Ms.
you miss any
Stuff
what?
their M&Ms very amusing. Oh, here's another classic.
Kind, it's unnatural.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's. I mean, why not though?
Marketing at its finest.
Marketing at its finest. I must agree.
I love that.
That's the shit. Bro.
Oh, 10 out of 10 would buy M&Ms after that.
Yeah. If it wasn't expensive as fuck in Brazil.
Not that much actually. You know what?
It is.
I'm gonna buy M&Ms later today. The one in the that comes in the little. Yeah.
M&M's does it again. Let's watch one more, shall we?
And here to help us launch this delicious product is the newest member of our team, the hazelnut spread M&M's
Spokes candy.
Spokes Candy.
Wait, for some reason I don't remember this one. You're telling me that they actually ate the new Spokes candy?
You ate the new Spokes Candy?
Not all of him.
Well, this went in a direction I didn't expect. Like, I thought the M&Ms were cannibals in a jokey, wink, nudge kind of way. Like, oh, look at them, they're eating the candy versions of themselves, haha. But, like, the commercials just come right out and say it here. They ate...
Bro, I've got chills up my spine.
Really?
Really?
I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. You know, it's cute.
It's very dark. It had a very dark. I get mad now.
Cannibalism doesn't bother me that much, I guess.
One of their own kind, definitively. I mean, I figured I'd swoop in, prove M&Ms are
You're gonna get off screen.
I know. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
I'm supposed to theorize for an entire episode about something they've outright been putting into their ads for years. I mean, the definition for cannibalism couldn't be any more black and white. It's, quote, the practice of eating the flesh of one's own species. And that's exactly what these candies are doing here. It's not like different types of M&Ms are different species, right? Right? You know, come to think of it, what parts of the M&M spokes candies are actually flesh?
Yes.
Are any parts?
Yes, as fruits. Every part that is eatable from fruits is flesh. So every part that is eatable from an M&M. Oh, no.
From an M&M, yeah.
I said M&M, and then I thought about saying the rapper's name, And then I got bugged.
Talked about this with the Kool-Aid Man.
No.
He's the glass pitcher and not the juice held within. So what are the M&M spokes candies then? Are they actual living creatures, or might it be more like a Toy Story 3 scenario, like when Mr. Potato Head's accessories bring an inanimate tortilla to life? Hold on, let me go watch every single 3D animated M&M's commercial from the last 3 decades real quick. Yep, okay, yep. Whoa, what is going on there? Yeah, you know what? Change of plans, friends.
That's good.
It's a scar.
M&M's, yeah, that's good.
That's a scar mat that came out of that booth.
Just too many questions floating around the M&M spokes candy universe, and it's high time that somebody got themselves some answers. So I'm gonna take the case. Get ready to taste justice, friends, because today's food theory is exploring what the M&Ms actually are and whether any of them have actually committed the crime of cannibalism. Yes, this is a real video that you clicked on and are about to watch. And yes, this is my job and I take it very seriously. Serious enough to design a special
If
event
it makes money.
crossover all about
PC is low.
what is wrong with me? Oh, it has been
You can hear the
so long,
turbines.
10 years. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, before we go any further, we need to talk spokes candy anatomy. Exactly which parts of a spokes
course.
candy's body
Yeah,
are
that's-
and are not flesh. At a glance, it seems like an easy question to answer. The colored M&M area is delicious candy flesh, and then their limbs are made out of some kind of tan, non-chocolate flesh. And finally, their gloves and shoes are clothing. And I agree, those assumptions about spokes candy anatomy made sense if you've seen certain M&M commercials, like the oddly racist one where a tribal M&M on an island wears no shoes or gloves. That right there is proof that those items are removable clothing. And then there's the whole slew of ads in which M&Ms get bites taken out of their bodies. Proof that their bodies are in...
Bro, is that their spine showing off?
I think it was the...
No, but I mean, is that the
Yes,
representation of their
yes.
spine, their bones?
Maybe, you know, his liver over here, you know, just got a little, hey. Yeah, no, it would be a
Kidney.
little over... Kidney, yes. Yes.
Liver,
Yes.
kidney,
Okay.
liver.
Yeah, confused.
anatomy, 101.
The image of the thing was, in my head was the image of a kidney.
Okay.
I just said
fact
liver.
edible, but when you watch every M&M commercial in existence like I did, you start running into ads that destroy everything that you thought you knew about spokes candy anatomy, like this. Oh, it is such a curse. I don't know whose kink it is to watch anthropomorphized candy undress, but yep, it's there, giving us the unexpected clue that the spokes candy
That's too
shells
good.
are removable clothing.
Well, did you never suck an M&M before, like, and get just a chocolate? And then eat it?
Well, I mean, I've done it, but, you know, you'd guess you're just, you know, getting the skin off, you know? With your...
If I suck your fucking dick, your skin won't come off!
I mean, if my dick was as big as an M&M and it was staying in your mouth and being looked around like you do an M&M, maybe, you know?
I was not talking about you. Don't make this... just
I'm
forget
just
it.
making a point here,
This
though.
is
It's
actually
just saying.
well established in the commercials. We see it again and again and again and again, and okay, you get the point. This, of course, means that M&Ms aren't really different colors. They just like to dress up in different colors.
Bro, have you noticed that being naked for M&Ms is not about the shell? It's about gloves and shoes?
Yes.
The cannibal... Not the cannibal.
The cannibal used...
No. It's not the cannibal. It's the... They are all
tribal.
cannibals.
The
The tribal one was naked, but he had his shell.
Yes.
Or... Como é que é...
But it doesn't make sense because the tribal one had clothes on top of the shell, like the little thong.
Whatever. It's just to show his tribal, but his clothes that showed that he's naked, like his genitals are hands and feet.
Yeah.
Outfits.
I think
Their
that's
skin,
like a-
as it were, is
just like a
actually
shirt.
layer of milk chocolate under that removable shell armor, which seems pretty reasonable given the fact that M&M spokes candies refer to themselves as naked whenever they're caught without.
Well, there goes our fucking theory. And bro, let me just rewind a bit. The fuck is that?
Their shells.
I'm naked.
I mean, I guess I'm a little surprised that all this nudity is allowed to air on network television uncensored or whatever, but I guess I can accept it. Anyway, that solves all the questions that we had regarding the Flash, so now we can move along. Holy no! Oh, what the heck? Oh, what is this? Editors, stop the video. We're gonna have to unpack this, because here we've been led to believe that the chocolate is the M&M skin, but in this one commercial, we see one, that the chocolate can be removed as clothing, and two, what the FCC actually cares about pixelating is this. In this French commercial, which is a follow-up to their Australian strip poker commercial, we see that the peanut is the actual nude part of the M&M.
I don't want to show my, you know, peanut.
Theorists, do you understand what we've just uncovered?
Why, bro?
My bro just took a penis joke.
Chocolate is
I think it was more like a
made
joke.
a commercial and then a whole video about it, and then all this happened like because at some point, I'm not even fucking joking, some point an M&M executive or marketing executive was like, you know what?
That's funny. I am 12.
They did a whole MCU universe thing just to cover this one joke up and make it over there and plant it. It was all carefully planned.
Not a part of their core essence, which makes no sense until you look a bit closer and start to see everything line up. We see in numerous commercials that spokes candies can feel things like heat and pain, but the thing is, they only really seem to feel those sensations with their limbs. Bites are constantly being taken out of the M&M spokes candies quote-unquote bodies in these commercials, and yet even when they have a huge chunk of chocolate missing from their heads or their butts, they're not especially phased. They continue their chit-chat, they continue walking around. They are just so nonchalant about whatever physical pain they're in, or whatever chunk of their body
Japanese though.
Bro,
Japanese. You know they do some weird shit out there. Some chonga chonga fucka huga.
Look at his face! Look at his face! Look, where's the fucking fork? Or spoon, I don't know. This image is so cursed. I think this is going to be the title.
Yes, it has to be.
missing, which leads me to believe that a chunk of their body isn't missing. Theorists, all of this evidence supports the idea that it isn't just the candy shell that's edible removable clothing. The milk chocolate underneath is edible removable clothing too. And this, of course, leads us to a bigger, potentially terrifying question. What then do these spokes candy creatures actually look like underneath their clothing?
Like a peanut.
Something like this, perhaps? I promise this isn't just me trying my best to give you all nightmares. We actually have canonical insight into what the insides of M&M spokes candies look like. Take this commercial where Orange undergoes an operation to change him from crispy M&M to pretzel M&M.
There is no way that you're putting a giant pretzel inside me.
Listen, buddy, I'm not too thrilled about this either.
And thanks to that operation, we get a glimpse into what's going on inside Orange's body. Human-like bones in his human-like legs, and an actual pretzel embedded inside his shell. This, of course, means that when you take away all the clothing, edible and otherwise, Orange's body looks like this. A series of disconnected limbs and facial features. Perhaps there are some nerve strands connecting them, considering that nerves don't show up on x-rays, but I'm not so sure. Spokes candies are able to move their free-floating eyebrows without problems, so that could very well apply to the rest of their body parts too. But what this means is that yellow, the peanut M&M, looks a little something like this. Blue, the almond M&M, looks similar, and the three milk chocolate spokes candies of red, brown, and green are the most bizarre of all. So, having established all of that, we now turn to the question of...
I never stopped to think about, like, this is almond, this is peanut, this is just chocolate. For me, they were all chocolate.
Because usually we only buy the chocolate ones. The peanut and the almond are separate.
But I swear I've eaten the blue one, and it wasn't almond.
Maybe that's just on the marketing, like on the TV. These are in these colors, but I think if you buy any pack of like milk chocolate or whatever, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come in all colors.
Okay, sure.
Cannibalism. You saw what was left of the hazelnut spread spokes. They definitely ate him, but was it cannibalism? Because remember, cannibalism is the practice of eating the flesh of one's own species.
Bro, they ate it all.
Gentlemen of the jury, the anatomy of these spokes candies proves that they are indeed different species. For this proof, we need to look no further than phylogenetics, the study of the evolutionary history and classification of different organisms. By considering all the known evidence about an organism, scientists are able to place it within a chart that shows its evolutionary evolutionary lineage. From there, organisms are classified into kingdoms, genuses, species, etc., based on similar traits. How does the real-life study of phylogeny help us with our fictitious M&M classification, you ask? Well, as we saw in that earlier commercial...
You don't eat your own kind, it's unnatural.
Here, give me that.
I love this.
See other
It's too
flavors
good.
of M&Ms
It is too good.
as not their own kind, implying that they may very well be different species. And the phylogenetics backs this up. Because our spokes candies actually have real-life plant material inside of them thanks to phylogenetics.
You're kind of pushing it right now.
Yeah, but it's okay because it's a video about how M&Ms are cannibals.
They're making them not cannibals anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, are they cannibals? And he's, trying to prove they're not, I guess.
We know that almonds and peanuts come from different plant species. Same with the wheat that's used to make the pretzels. Same with the hazelnut used to make hazelnut spread. These plants are designated as different
Now
species
it's getting
in real
more
life.
sense.
Therefore, our M&M spokes candies, whose DNA literally
Just
includes
have
the
to chill.
DNA of said plants, can be
Chill.
considered a different species as well. And yes,
Hazelnut
M&M
doesn't
spokes
have an M&M
candies do
color.
canonically have
Hazelnut's
DNA.
just dead.
Would be your positive DNA test right there, I would say.
So what does this mean about our candy cannibals? Well, Blue, the almond M&M, is in the clear. We know he ate the hazelnut spread spokes candy, but since they're different species, this can't be considered actual candy.
Just appreciate how far he went. He studied the plants and he's connecting it. And I think he's genius, this idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got it, but
It's out of the box.
it's
out of the
very
box.
out of the bro.
Cannibalism. Same goes for the chocolate green M&M. Hazelnut spread M&Ms have a spread inside the milk chocolate, thereby making it a different species. Brown, also innocent. Across all commercials, she has not once seen eating a non-living M&M. But what about red, yellow, and orange, who are all seen eating their own kind in that commercial starring Kronk? They've got to be guilty, right?
Kronk?
Not necessarily. Remember, this isn't their body, this is. When you strip away the candy coating and the milk chocolate clothes, there's nothing but human-like
Oh, one
organs and
M&Ms.
facial features. That means that they actually share no common flesh with M&M's candy, a candy made of chocolate in a shell. When he eats a regular old M&M from a bag, these guys are just essentially eating the same material that their clothes are made of. And eating your clothes, certainly weird, but you can't tell me it's cannibalism, and you can't tell me it's unethical. Otherwise,
Fair enough.
I will eat my hat, and in doing so, create an ethical paradox in your mind. So, there you have it, friends. People may call the M&M spokes candies cannibals. Heck, they even call themselves cannibals from time to time. But the fact of the matter is, they aren't, and they shouldn't be punished for it.
But
Should they be punished
they
for
did
other
eat
stuff? Oh, most.
the other one, though, the hazelnut one, which is in the same species, which made it not cannibal yet. Never mind.
I'm feeling like doing a response video like, yes, they are cannibals, but I'm not as genetic as Matt.
Fair enough.
But
I mean, they ate the eyes, bro. They ate the eyes. They devoured
bro,
some
there's
eyes.
people who eat Bowl's ball and say it's yummy.
They ate it raw.
Bro,
I'm just saying,
chocolate.
it's like,
bro. There's people who eat sashimi.
are
bro.
supposedly.
Sashimi.
But did you ever? Yeah, there's probably someone who eats the raw eye fish.
Certainly,
Yes.
guys, they killed and ate the hazelnut
Fuck,
spread
there
spokes
is.
candy. Just because it technically isn't cannibalism doesn't mean it isn't murderous and depraved. So yeah, send them to prison. Even I'm not going to defend that sort of behavior. But hey, that's just a
Just the
theory. One
just a theory.
cannibalism theory here on Cannibalism Weekend. Theorists, I hope.
Yo, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave the like,
Subscribe
and click the bell to hear all notifications.
and see ya.
Irreparável, tô viciado na parada, fé pra mano, isso é irreparável. Quero ser dono da rua, tipo Cebolinha, eu sou incansável. Bolei um plano infalível só pra ficar rico, é inevitável. Tem algo errado comigo, o gosto do perigo me é palatável. Tô viciado na prata, fé pra mano, isso é irreparável. Quero ser dono da rua, tipo Cebolinha.